What is up, Cancer? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. How to fix this. These are also general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, my name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner. You can go ahead and book your personal reading or Reiki session down below through my website. Also, if you want to join our Patreon family, that's where I do monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. So go ahead and check that platform out if you want help on your spiritual journey. Also, keep an eye out for my new vlog channel that is going to be coming out to basically keep you guys up to date on what I do throughout my life in regards to my spiritual path and my regimen and things of that nature, to not only hold myself accountable, but to just share a little tidbit on to help you with your spiritual path, right? And like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow, and hit that notification bell so you see when I post and when I go live, and you can ask me all the questions you want. Let's get into it. Let's get these goodies out. Okie dokie artichoke. Let's do, let's do Tarot Illuminati. Yeah, Tarot Illuminati. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Make myself laugh. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm in like in a really playful energy, which is weird. I was just in a Gemini reading and it was like super serious. And now I'm in Cancer and I just want to be silly. Let's be silly together. Let's see what's going on. Oh, dang it. You just got serious on me, never mind. We got like a pocket of a collective that wants to be like lighthearted and playful, and then we got a pocket over here who wants to be really serious, so. I just heard family values. Okay. Some of you are rewriting contracts in regards to your family and dynamics with other people. When I say rewriting contracts, it doesn't mean that we're going through breakups. It doesn't mean that you're going to have falling out with family. It means that you're learning how to articulate yourself in a new way, learning how to communicate between you, your parents, your siblings, nieces, nephews, cousins. You get what I'm saying? Catching my drift? Cool. Things of that nature. Learning how to communicate in a way that is going to benefit the dynamics that haven't been stable. Because the collective is moving into an energy of stability now. We've been going through the shakeup. Now everybody wants to have more stability. We're learning how other people communicate and learning to adapt to one another more effectively, okay? Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. This is the need for harmony. It's the need for peace. It's the need for balance. This is the card of celebration in reverse. I feel like this is kind of what you're craving. I want to come together. I want us to have happiness. I want us to rejoice. I want us to celebrate. I feel like this has been a craving for a while within this dynamic, and I'm not going to say it hasn't been achieved. It hasn't been consistent is really what it feels like. It's been a struggle, okay? Yeah, death. So there's the ending. There's the ending. So we're done with the inconsistency. I don't want to deal with it no more. I don't want to play this game. We gotta wash this out and have a new foundation. Death, Scorpio energy. I'm done with that. I'm done with the wishy-washy. I want us to come together and have something that's stable. So let's see what direction we're moving in. Let's see what direction we're moving in. Death is Scorpio energy. Three of Cups is actually Cancer energy. The first card out is your energy. So you're ruling your own reading. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's an acknowledgement that there's a need to put in time, energy, and effort into this dynamic. It's kind of almost a question of, but how do I do this? There's a lack of practice. There's a lack of practice. This lack of practice, I feel, comes from a lack of knowing what to practice, though. There's a lack of actual knowledge or acknowledgement of what is needed to be done, right? Okay, so these people might just need to get to know each other all over again, to be honest with you. They might need to just look at each other with brand new, fresh eyes. Because this Eight of Pentacles feels like a mutual energy. It's kind of like, well, I want to fix this. I want to fix it too. I think I know how to fix it. And then they say it. I think I know how to fix it. And then they say it. And it's like, that's not what I need. Well, that's not what I need. And it's like they think they know what each other wants and needs. They don't. They don't really know each other's love language or how they really like to communicate or their most authentic self, okay? There's just a need to really see each other with fresh eyes. There's a need for that. An old paradigm is kind of ingrained. It just needs to go away. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Pages are students. It's the clean slate. It's like, okay, let's just have this honest conversation. Let's just start over. This is my truth, right? This is who I am. It's being very authentic. It's the authentic self. It's the child. It's starting from the beginning. It's getting to know one another. Pages are students. It's learning. It's, hey, let me teach you about me and you teach me about you. That's it. That's the Page of Swords. It's the communication. That's what needs to happen. You just need to learn who I am and I need to learn who you are and we just got to go from there. They just need to learn each other all over again. Which makes a lot of sense because the entire collective has been going through this massive dark night of the soul. Everyone's been doing a lot of healing and people are finally getting back into the swing of things, understanding that, okay, I need to heal this aspect of myself, the way I articulate myself, abandonment, rejection, codependency, addiction, whatever it was, right? They had to heal the way that they saw the world, they saw themselves, realized it was all a mirror. That's a big thing because it affects self and it reflects all your connections and dynamics. Because it all plays out. Everything's connected. So everybody's been ripped down and built back up. Let's get another for Cancer. Five of Swords. Okay. We're communicating where the conflict was. There's going to be some difficult conversations about the things that make each other tick or the things that felt like betrayals or create conflict in this dynamic, right? This is personal struggles. It's personal struggles. It's not between these two people. For some of you, it might be between these two people. This feels like personal struggles. This feels like if there's been distance between these two individuals, hey, I've been distant because I've been addressing XYZ within myself. It's not a reflection of my care for you. It's not a reflection of my care for this soul tribe, this family, this dynamic. I've been dealing with this Five of Swords energy, this inner conflict, this self-rejection or neglect, right? Or conflict within me. It's honest communication about that, okay? You would have a deep reading. Oh, Malanta. It's hit me right in the heart space and the throat space, though, too. Yeah, Empress in reverse. Yep, and then we have the Emperor in reverse. Wow, holy crap. Yeah, so this individual is working through their distorted masculine and feminine energy. They were just healing self. So if they pulled within, they pulled away. And remember, energy could be reversed. So this could be you, or it could be the individual that you are thinking about while watching this reading, okay? They were addressing aspects of themselves that they didn't feel could love self as a distorted feminine energy, that we're dealing with codependency because codependency is rooted in feminine energy. It's where you give to your detriment, or you're not good at setting boundaries, or you feel that you're not lovable, or you're not good enough, right? Or you self-sacrifice. And distorted masculine energy is where you feel that you always need to compete, or you're always a failure, or you gotta go, and it's never gonna be good enough. And you set these endless boundaries for self, and you're trying to reach all these calibers, right? But you set that bar. They're working on breaking that down. And they're explaining that to this individual saying, hey, I had to work on this within self. I had to heal these aspects of self because this was creating a toxic dynamic within me and in turn reflecting into the dynamics I had with others. They're aware of it, so aware of it. But they're having that conversation with this person. Or they're not having this conversation, but we're having this conversation, so now you know. Overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is them protecting self. Self-preservation. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad all at the same time because there's a misunderstanding going on here somewhere. Because the Five of Swords energy, I feel for some of you, is a conflict between the connection, but it's also this person's inner conflict with self. How they're going through this battle of balancing their masculine and feminine energy, but simply because they're trying to preserve self and realign with their most authentic truth because they know that they're not they're not authentic right now with the Ace of Swords in reverse because they're out of their power. They're working through all this distorted energy because shit's getting stirred up. In turn, it's creating this distorted view of them to the people in their environment when that's not what they're trying to do. They're actually trying to heal themselves, right? Whew, oy vey. So, let's clarify with Grand Lux Tarot. It feels very fitting for this. I can't believe you got the Emperor and the Emperor right next to each other. This could also speak to a shadow pair. This could speak to a masculine and a feminine energy who brings out each other's, not toxic traits, but aspects of themselves that they need to heal. Because not all aspects of ourselves that we need to heal are necessarily toxic, right? So like giving to your detriment can be very toxic, but loving someone so much that you self-sacrifice, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You get what I'm saying? You just need to know that boundary of, okay, I'm giving a little too much time and energy to that person. I'm getting a little too close to codependency. I got to focus more time and energy back on me and my self-care. Being mindful of that. And it's kind of good and bad to have these connections because they make you aware of it and then you can heal it. It's just, you need to not sit in it. Okay? And have those conversations with that person. So you can talk about it. Let's look at this. I want to look at... There's a lot going on here. There's just a lot going on here. Alright, let's just go in order. Let's just look at this Three of Cups. For Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This doesn't feel nice. Yeah, no, there's the fight. Yep, Knight of Swords. I don't like it. There's a lot of fighting in the past. Arguing. It just feels like fighting. It just feels like conflict. I don't like it. I kind of just want to wipe the cards off the table. It just feels like a lot of fighting. Knight of Swords is very abrupt, a very aggressive approach. Kind of like, you have to do it this way. Like, you have to fix it this way. Me and my other half actually talked about this. When someone's imposing a form of healing on you, like you have to go to therapy or you have to go to church because they believe that that form of healing is what's meant for you, right? When in all reality, you need to explore the forms of healing that are going to most work for you. You know, maybe it is therapy, maybe it is church. You can try all those things, and that's amazing. That's amazing. But only you are really going to know what works best for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, my healing comes from my faith. It comes from my journaling. It comes from being outside. It comes from the gym. It comes from introspection. It comes from just open conversations with my person. To be quite honest with you. You know? Let's look at this Three of Cups. This feels like arguments. This feels like very pushy energy. It feels like you have to do it this way. It feels like that. With that Knight of Swords, that's very pushy energy. Yep. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles. I'm not going to take the two that are face down because we already got a lot of cards. Page of Pentacles in reverse speaks to the child. It's like a misguided child. It's kind of like, well, I don't know what to do now because I have this person over here kind of imposing the way they want me to do things. Well, you have to do this and you have to be here and you have to go this way. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I say you need to do, because Pentacles are the tangible, Swords are the communication. I say you need to do this. Well, it's not resonating with you and it's obviously causing conflict because they're in reverse and it's very abrupt. I don't like the energy. And this page energy is the child, right? It's triggering this aspect of yourself that's just creating confusion, making you second guess self. Like, but I really wanted to do this because my soul, myself, felt more guided to do this for my healing, for who I wanted to be. And in turn, it makes me not want to be around that individual because they're pushing me away from the things that I'm drawn to that make me feel healthy and better, you know, and everybody's imposing all this on me and you know, that's not really helping me right now. And it's kind of like, I need to step back. And there comes the ending. Death, right? I need to just take some damn time away from you because you rubbing me wrong right now. You're just rubbing me wrong. You're not really helping me. And you might have the best intentions for me, but you're not helping me. It's kind of like that. And that happens sometimes. Guilty as charged. I know. Who hasn't done that? When they're just trying to help somebody and they're like, You know, sometimes as much as we love people, as much as we want to help people, it's just only they will know. And that's okay. Let's look at depth. Two of Wands. Yeah. New path. New opportunity. I got to end this because I'm going to walk my own path. Two of Wands. I see a path that I want to walk. I'm going to go that way because it's what resonates with me. There's an opportunity over there. I'm going to take it. Whether you think that you understand why I'm taking this path or not is irrelevant to me because this is where I'm being guided to go. So, peace out, Cub Scout. And you dipped. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. This is a touchy reading. These are some touchy topics. Eight of Swords in reverse in the Tower. In reverse. This is funny. I say it's funny because Eight of Pentacles is the card of practice. It's the card of diligence. Eight of Swords is the card of overthinking, overanalyzing in the Tower. This is someone who's kind of like, I know I should be doing all these things. I know I should be doing. I know I should be creating on myself. But at the same time, it's kind of like they're trapped in this self-imposed prison of being overwhelmed energetically by the fact that they chose this path that is allowing them now to have the old self fall away. I've gotten rid of the energy that was overwhelming, and now I'm going into this, it's almost like a hermit energy, honestly. And now they're sitting in their thoughts of, I've invested all this time, energy, and practice into doing things the way other people wanted me to do it, and it's gotten me to this place of feeling overwhelmed. It's got me to this place of feeling broken down, and I don't want to be that individual anymore, right? Falling away. Falling away. It's good, but it's also kind of, it's very overwhelming. So let's look at the Page of Swords, because this is them stepping into their own truth. Eight of Cups. Okay, now I know who I am. I can go back to that connection, the U-turn card. Okay, let's go back. Let's see if they're ready to talk now. It's so funny. It's like, yeah. Ace of Wands on the on the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords and Temperance. Okay, so it's kind of like, hey, let's have a second chance. I'm trying to heal the situation. I just needed to take some time to heal. I needed to take my space. I needed to kind of go hermit mode. I needed to rest. I needed to just be away from the world and kind of, the Four of Swords is the card of meditation, sleep, and just literally shutting down. It's just like, I want to lay in bed, sleep, and do absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Been there, done that, right? With the Temperance card, I'm ready to heal things. I'm ready to create stability. I'm ready for the second chance. Whether this is in regards to a relationship or you getting back to work or whatever, you needed some time away from whatever this was and whoever was like kind of pushing you to do things a certain way, because you're explaining that it was creating too much chaos and conflict in my life. I needed a break. I needed a break. For my own mental and emotional health, I needed a break. So let's look at their distorted masculine and feminine energy. Let's start with the Empress. This feels like a seeking external validation kind of energy. Because it feels like this, like from my chest, it feels like I want to be wanted. I want to be wanted, which is abandonment, literally. But it's like a reaching. It's a reaching energy. That's like the best way I can describe it. It feels like a part of me is coming out of body and like want me back. That's distorted feminine. You don't know. Want self, hug self, love self, sit, literally hand on heart space, hand on belly, practice breathing exercises, right? Love self, come home to self. Let's look at the Empress. Three of Swords. Yep, that's the heartache. They were working through very distorted feminine energy, feeling as if not worthy, just not worthy, not good enough. It's sad. It's just sad. Yep. It might have been rooted in distorted masculine energy or a father figure growing up, right? With High Priestess energy there. It's what's hidden from them, what they didn't want to see, didn't want to accept, right? And they finally closed out that cycle. With the moon, sorry, with the world there, they closed it out. They need to take that time to address those, to address that toxicity, that codependency, that abandonment, that rejection. They were working through all of those issues and they closed it out. They had to. They spent the time working through that cycle, and that's why they couldn't do it the way this person wanted to. They needed to do it the way their soul wanted them to. Yep, Queen of Wands in reverse, because they were starting to get very frustrated with almost like imposing energies on them, right? Queen of Wands is very powerful. Queen of Wands is a master manifester. Queen of Wands is energy of, I know my power, I'm very confident, I'm very attractive, I can create anything, and in my reality, they're not someone that you can impose an opinion on. They have their own opinion. It's fire energy. They're gonna light your ass on fire. You try and tell them otherwise, right? And so with this, it's an energy of frustration. They probably beat themselves up more than other people beat them up. So they don't like being critiqued. They probably do not take criticism well at all. Okay, guilty. I'm human. I'll own it. Let's look at the Emperor. This is their distorted masculine energy that they're working through. Yeah, 5 of Swords and Strength card. Yeah, so they're aware that distorted masculine energy, their need to control things, is where this conflict was coming from in these dynamics, right? Because they had to control things in order to feel strong, not to feel weak, in order to have courage, or in order to feel safe and secure in a situation. And that was rooted in the wounded child. Page of Wands, bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's look at the self-preservation energy, the 4 of Pentacles. Oy vey, this is a long reading. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're protecting themselves from any drama. They just didn't want to be around drama. 5 of Wands is my drama card. I'm not taking all these. I'll take these 2. 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Beautiful. Preserving self. They don't want any more drama. Okay, as soon as I release all the drama in my life, then we can come back together. 3 of Cups, reconciliation, and we can have our 10 of Cups. We can have the family. We can have the balance. We can have the love. We can have the laughter. We can have it all. There's your 3 of Cups. There's your reconciliation. There's your rejoice. You get it. But this person needed to work through their distortion. It was nothing personal in regards to the other person involved. They just didn't want to be pushed in a way that they didn't need to be pushed. They wanted to heal how they wanted to heal. And it's their life. It's their life. Their choices. Their karma. Their dharma. Their karma. Their ball of fun to experience. Their human experience, right? Okay. This is what I have for you. This is a long one. I love you. I wish you the best. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. I know I talk a lot. And I'm not going to apologize for that because it's just how I am. So I'll see you next time. Bye.